Welcome back to the 253 All Day Everyday Review Channel podcast. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. All I do is like talking about stuff about cool businesses in Tacoma. So, all right, we are back with one of my new favorite places that I have been recently going to a lot more. Not just strictly for the coffee, but also the I love supporting local businesses. Not just a local business, but it is also a black owned business also. So also that which is great. Any black owned businesses, go support them. They definitely need our support. Just show them love. Tell them they're supposed to be part of your community. Don't ostracize them. That's what you do. Show up, grab a cup of coffee, say hello to the owner, man. It's awesome. So all that out of the way. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all. This place is amazing. I love the vibe of it. The owner has his own like little campfire corner that you can sit down and have a coffee with him. He'll talk to you about everything if you see it right. Oh yeah, first time, bruh. If you see that right over there, that's kind of like the little corner area, which I thought was so cool. You come in, he's up and helping his wife if there's multiple orders going on, or he's talking to the people that are coming in and out. Um, it's just a good homey vibe. It reminds me of how a classic coffee shop should feel like. Because originally, obviously, coffee shops were supposed to be a place where you could drink coffee and spread ideas and talk about whatever you really want to talk about. That's why they developed the coffee shop. But obviously, during pandemic times, sometimes the hustle and bustle of a coffee shop will go away. But with the vibe and the setup of the room and how open and friendly they are, you even though it's not maybe hustle and bustle in the coffee shop as much anymore due to the pandemic, but they they still have that feel of where ideas should be shared and different stuff should be talked about and all that fun stuff. One of the things that if you keep looking over here on the pictures, it'll rotate through again. I should have pointed at it when it first popped up, but one thing I really enjoyed was that they had kids books around, and not just your traditional like Rainbow Fish, Red, was it the Dr. Seuss books, stuff like that. They were all different colored and different colored authors children's books. The one that I snapped a picture of, it was actually LeBron James children's book that he made called I Promise, which is just cool. It still runs with the whole idea of the coffee shop bringing different ideas, showing you different stuff, um, getting you to open your mind to different things that are going. It's like I had no idea LeBron James even put out a children's book, which was cool. It's like, oh, okay, there's different options out there. You don't always have to go with the normal Dr. Seuss, blah, blah, this and blah, blah. And two, coffee shops for kids can be boring, but at least then they can have some of the books. They can have a book and stuff like that while the parents sit down and have a coffee, whatever. It's such a great idea. And a lot of coffee shops, I mean, obviously, maybe they don't always have that in the budget, but it makes it feel like you're welcome. You're supposed to sit down here. You're supposed to relax. If you're tired, you need some warm cup of coffee, come down, read a book, hang out. I've been starting to do a lot more client meetings there, which is sweet because the owner doesn't doesn't really bug us much. He asks us really if we need more coffee, if we're deep in conversation about stuff, different ideas. I just and he like they welcome people staying there and hanging out and being part of the community, which is awesome. They are currently located off of Market Street in 17th, right across the street from the UW Tacoma Fitness Center. So it's literally right across the street from it. It's on the bottom floor of that complex, right on the corner. It's kind of on Market is kind of a busier street, so you'll probably find more parking on 17th or even a block up, which I think that's Tacoma. And you can walk down, obviously. The hill is not too bad. When you go up a couple more blocks, the hills get a little bit bad. So, um, parking in the area is kind of a punk. So just be patient, keep your eyes open, don't do anything dumb. There's people around there walking all the time, so just be aware. People sometimes don't pay attention with the crosswalks, so just just be aware and stuff like that. So, oh, okay. My own coffee. They do roast their own blends there, which is just a typical normal like a French press, and then their own little house blends and stuff like that. Which all of them, obviously, I'm a Valhalla fanboy, so I definitely go into the more of the Valhalla stuff, but their coffee is good. Um, I very dark, very rich tasting. Obviously I have my own coffee and stuff like that that I support, but if you guys are looking for another local roaster in Tacoma, maybe Valhalla is not your cup of tea, definitely try these guys out. They're nothing to balk at. Their roasts are really really good. Every time I go there and get an americano, um, the owner's wife makes it amazing. Doesn't put too much sugar, not too much creamer into it because I do like a coffee taste, but I do put a little bit of flavoring in it just to take the bite away a little bit and make it a little bit of sweet. I do. It helps me out and gives me a little bit more sugar in my diet. So she makes a great cup of coffee. They both do. The owner does also. They don't burn the beans like some coffee shops do, and they you can tell that they love this. This was an idea of coming from the heart. It's really really well put together. On top of that too, they do offer like pastries and little snacky stuff there. Nothing too complex though. Like a lot of breakfast sandwiches type stuff. So don't expect you can go in there and you're gonna get this, you know, a good old meal and stuff like that. Also, I mean, they do have coffee shop stuff, so a lot of bakery items. So go in there for the coffee and for the vibes. The food is good too. I think that they will start expanding more. Obviously, during these times, it's hard for them to, maybe do some of the other things that they wanted to do. They've had to adapt also, but it's been awesome to see them flourish. A lot of people do come in and out of there all the time. I mean, I frequent there probably once or twice a week, just to stop in and say, hey, I told you I love doing client meetings there. It's just a good central location in Tacoma. And especially if you're in a downtown area, just swing by in there, say what's up, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the stuff that is going on in there. Coffee shops like this, especially during this time, I really want to support them and put their name out there because, you know, every $5 cup of coffee and you can throw a little bit, a dollar or two their way, it does help them out a lot because right now it's just hard times for everybody, man. We gotta stick it out together. So I really really enjoy Campfire Coffee. The owners are amazing. The coffee's great. The vibes, just everything. It is really really well put together. To go over with everything, off of Market and 17th. So just make sure with the parking and stuff like that, just be patient, be aware. You can park a block up or a block down, but just realize Tacoma is on a hill. So some of those walks up to the coffee shop or maybe after the coffee shop when you have to go back to your car can be a little tough. So just be aware and plan accordingly. Outside of that, that is going to be my review of Campfire Coffee. Please go check them out. Please, please, please. It's awesome there. Also, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. My prints are still up there on Pickfair. Check them out. No big deal. If you want to support me, I also too have been streaming on Twitch a lot more. It's been fun, but just be aware. I do kind of take away my professionalism sometimes. I'm playing video games with my friends, so just be aware of that. If you like this type of Chris, then I tell you stick to the YouTube channels. Don't come to my Twitch, but. I'll leave a link in the description below for my Twitch if you guys do want to check it out. The community is growing, which is really cool. I think I might put my Discord channel in there too, because that's a good place if you want to get in contacts with me. Just hit me up on my Discord because I'm in so many other Discord servers and stuff like that. I have alerts going on all the time, so it's actually a quicker way to message me than my phone sometimes. So I'll leave that in the description down below too if you want to check that out. Outside of that, thank you so much for listening to me ramble for about 10 minutes. The next one that I am going to be talking about is Zed Noodles, the market location in Tacoma. I'm going to pre-warn people, it's not going to be the most positive review. I think criticism is key for everything, even myself, after I rewatch these videos. If you can't tell, I'm a lot more organized right now because I actually started taking notes and like writing my thoughts down. I was like, whoa, maybe that's a good idea to make me not sound like I'm stumbling over my words and I'm talking out of my behind. So, you live and you learn and you grow and you do all that fun stuff. So Zen noodles on the market location. I'm sorry, but I wasn't that impressed. But that's for another video and another time. Thank you so much for listening again. Follow my follow my social medias. Check out Campfire Coffee off of Market and 17th. Tell them Chris sent you. Thank you so much and peace.